Hi YouTube. I'm so sorry about the lighting, but this room right now is so dark. I don't even know why. I wanted to do kind of a follow-up video on what I packed for my older kids at the house so that they could be ready. You know how you kind of do go back for the hospital for the mom and the daddy and the new baby that's born, so that they could be ready and set and right at the door so that we can go off to the hospital. Well, I did the same thing for my two other kids so that they would have a go back or a go book back to go with if there was any need throughout the pregnancy or after, when I was in recovery or delivering the baby, of sleeping over somebody's houses, sleeping over their grandparents, or just going for a few hours of the day on a trip to somebody else's house. And I didn't kind of had to worry about packing anything because it was set there. So I would just tell my son or my daughter, get your book back and go to your grandmother's house, or you're going to your godmother's house or whatever. And when the opportunity arises, everything would kind of be ready for them. So I'm going to go ahead and open each of the kiddos' bags so you know what I pack. For them, I kind of packed the same things. It's just my daughter had a little bit more because she's being potty trained. For my son, on the front pocket of this little book bag, I pack some of his favorite toys. And then I actually explained to the kids what the bags were for. Obviously, my 2-year-old didn't really get it, but my son did get it, and now everywhere we go, every time we go on the car, he thinks we're going on a trip, so he's like, I'm going to take my book bag with me. On the inside of this little book bag, I got, I put in actually this belongs to my daughter. I put in 3 pairs of socks. I put 2 shirts. Try to put clothes that they like, but that are not really their favorite clothes, because you never know if they're gonna get lost or damaged or anything like that. I put a short and a sweatpant for him so that he would be comfortable in the house that he's gonna stay in, and then if he needs to get out, he'll have that. And then I put 3 sets of underwear. I kind of did 3 of everything. I packed his own little blanket because I know how he is, and he really likes to sleep with his blankets. All of his blankets are of his favorite cartoons. And then I packed his own towel. If I knew he was gonna sleep over somebody's houses, then I would just kind of put his toothbrush in. I put a few markers and crayons and a notebook so that he would color if he needed to. That's pretty much it. That's all I put for my older son. He's 4 years old at the moment. The important things to put on the bags are to put things that your child is interested with when you think about the toys that you're going to put in the bag. Sometimes he likes to color, and sometimes he likes to play with his toys, and he always likes to watch TV. So I have a tablet for him, and we downloaded a few videos, and then we're gonna keep the tablet and the charger in the book bag so he kind of have that when he goes to somebody else's house. Okay, that's it for my son. Now I'm gonna show you my daughter's bag. My daughter's bag has a little bit more of things because, like I said, she's just started potty training. So we finally got that going, but when I did this bag for her, I didn't really know what she would need because it was right at the beginning of when I had decided to potty train her. So I did include some diapers in here because when you, I don't know if you have noticed this, but when you start potty training a kid, it's mostly one person that sends her constantly to go to the bathroom. It's either you or your husband and you together. But regardless of that, she's not going to react to go to the bathroom the same way that she reacts with one person as to the other. For example, most of the time I'm at home with my daughter and she will not have an accident. As soon as I leave the house for like 5 minutes and I leave her with my husband, she would have an accident. And it's not because he doesn't send her to the bathroom or because he doesn't talk to her. It's mostly because of the way that she respondents. The same thing happens when she goes to my mother's house. She'll have more accidents over there than she'll have with me. Just because she might be ashamed of going to the bathroom, she might be scared of going to the bathroom with a new person, or she might be scared of going to a new bathroom, especially if you just started potty training her. So all of the things, they count. So again, for her, I put a few markers. She's a girl, so I put hair bows and just hair things and a little comb. I put underwear for her and socks. I put plenty of underwear. I put 2 socks in, but everything else was underwear. Like I packed like 5 or 10 pairs of underwear for her. And then I'm just putting this back in because that was on there because they actually stay over my mom's house and they took it back. So I put a few diapers. I didn't really put a lot. I put 3 pull-ups in the bag just in case they run out of underwear. But I know if she's staying with my mother, she'll wash off the underwears and just keep reusing them. Or just in case the person that she was with. Like, I don't put diapers to my daughter at night for sleeping. But if she was in somebody else's house, they might be scared of getting their bed wet. So they might put a diaper on her while she's sleeping at nighttime, just to make sure that she doesn't actually have any accidents. Again, I selected a box of crayons for her, some of her favorite toys. This is like a shoo that she has that she takes all over the house, a little maraca thing, and she'll have a baby doll in here because she takes her baby doll everywhere. I have about 3 sets of extra clothes, and everything else is the same as my son. 3 sets of extra clothes, 1 towel, and 1 blanket for her, and that's it. The only different thing that is from this bag to the other are obviously the hair things because she's a girl, and the other thing that's different is the amount of clothes. For him, I kind of said like 3 of everything. Hi, baby. You're eating cereal? For her, I said more. I brought her like 5, about 5 pairs of extra clothes. And I think, I'm not sure if it was like 7 or 10 panties that I put for her in her book bag. And I put the diapers that my son doesn't need. And so on and so forth. All right? Say hi, Anuska. That's my daughter. She came to say hi. And so, I just... Hello. So that's it for this video. Come here. That's it for this video. We're going to go ahead and say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Don't put that on your mouth. Give me that. Don't put it on your mouth. Give me that. Don't put it on your mouth. Listen to mommy. Thank you.
Thank you. Alcohol.
You're welcome. So that's it for this video on a series of how to get the go bags ready for your kids. I think it's a really good idea to have go bags just as much as you have hospital bags. If you have older kids when you're getting ready, like me, I'm still not sure if I'm having a C-section or not. So best of luck on your delivery and congratulations on your new baby. Bye.